Yes. As you can see now, we have our heroes that we've been waiting for tonight. The living heroes coming in the dome with Kyle Turley dressed as Uncle Sam. We have 2 New York firefighters who actually were trapped in the rubble of the World Trade Center. Their stories are just amazing. For 4 hours they were trapped there.
Yeah, Kyle Turley riding as Uncle Sam tonight in a special sleeveless Uncle Sam outfit so that he can show off his tattoos. Along with him, the New York City firemen Billy Butler and Matt Komorowski, both from Fire Department Ladder Company number 6. They were trapped in the World Trade Center collapse when they went there to help a woman. And there is also a police lieutenant, Chris Ellison, of the Police Emergency Services Unit, which was caught in the collapse of the 2nd tower and lost 15 men. And then Tony Ferranti of the New York Sanitation Department and the superintendent of the Ground Zero cleanup. Those 4 gentlemen joining Kyle Turley tonight in what they are calling the Uncle Sam float, probably the most patriotic of all the moments tonight in this parade.
And they have seen parts of Ground Zero that we can only imagine. But now, tonight, they're having a really good time. And we talked to them yesterday, and last night they had forgotten all the sadness, and they were in the spirit of Mardi Gras. You know, Kyle Turley is considered one of the fastest offensive linemen, but he's kind of slow.
Endymion, and we're joined by the man who is generally known as the father of the Superdome, Dave Dixon, and his lovely wife. Mr. Dixon, just talk about how this dome has evolved and how it is so good for events like this, as well as sporting events.
Well, you know, Ed Munez, the captain, invites Mary and me every year, and the reason he does that is 32 years ago when we were designing the Superdome, I said to Ed, one day I saw him and I said, we're designing this so that you can stage a carnival parade inside here like cowboys and Indians, circle, with the party inside the wagons and throw, and he copied it almost to a T. In fact, now he's embellished it many millenniums over again. He's a fabulous person, the captain of Endymion, Ed Munez.
He certainly is. When you dreamed this up with some of the other state leaders, could you have ever imagined such a gala, such an event like this?
I really did. I thought something like this was possible in here. I really did. Mary will tell you that.
That's why we call you a visionary. That's why we call Mary. Talk about your night and what this is like for you.
It's fabulous. You know, we struggled so hard in the beginning to get it, and when you see this many people in here having such a marvelous time, you know it was all worth it.
Great. Mr. and Mrs. Dixon, thank you so much. You have a wonderful Mardi Gras. They say they're thinking about building a new stadium.
Joe.
Thanks so much, Nancy. A lot of people around here, but I'm not worried. I got the big fella. He's guarding me. Kyle, just give me your impressions of your first ride in Mardi Gras.
Oh, man, undescribable. It was just an excellent time. I thank the city of New Orleans for making it happen for me, the Endymion Parade, the committee that has just put so much effort into it, making this happen for me, and I mean, it was just a phenomenal experience. The people, it was awesome.
Tell me about your decision-making process. You passed up on a chance to go to the Pro Bowl, hang out with your comrades in Hawaii. Instead, you said, I want to stay here in New Orleans and do Endymion. Tell me about your decision-making process.
Well, to me, it wasn't hard. You know, I mean, they made a solid commitment to me. It was a great honor to be able to go over to the Pro Bowl, but at the same time, this is where I live. These are my people. These are the people who sit in this stadium and cheer me on and chant Turley during the game. So my commitment first is to them, and I'm going to honor that because I already made it. And for me to have picked up and left, got on a plane, you want to go over there and schmooze with all those guys, that's not me, man. I'm not about the pretty stuff. I'm a down-home guy, and New Orleans is my home away from home, so that's where I'm going to stay.
You've heard so much about Mardi Gras. I'm sure you've heard it hyped up, and it's the most incredible party. Did it supersede your expectations?
Oh, far and above, man. It was just, like I said, indescribable. I mean, I did not know what to expect, and even now after it's over, I still don't know how to tell anybody what it's like. It's just an experience you have to do on your own, and to just come down here and just make it happen, because this is just an unbelievable time.
Now you see why people keep coming back to this city. Now you see why it gets into your blood.
I see why these people are so loyal to this team and die hard and fill these stands every Sunday, even though we're winning or we're losing. because this is a big family. This whole city, this whole community is a big family, and I'm glad to be a part of it, and I hope I'm a part of it for a long time.
Well, with the decision you made not to go to the Pro Bowl, you made yourself a big part of the family. Kyle Turley, congrats on what I heard was a great ride. John, Nancy, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Joe Trahan and Kyle Turley.